I'd like to call the meeting to order, please. Johanna, will you read the statement of compliance?
The notice requirements of the Open Public Meeting Act for this meeting have been satisfied. A copy of the annual meeting notice was sent to the Atlantic City Press, Star Ledger. It was posted on the bulletin board in the municipal building, the municipal website, and filed in the office of the municipal clerk. Please turn off all electronic devices.
Please stand for Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Johanna, please take the roll.
Mayor Collins?
Here.
Commissioner Blumberg?
I am here.
Commissioner Horn?
Here.
Is there a motion for the approval of the May 18th, 2023 regular meeting and workshop minutes?
Motion.
I will second.
Mayor Collins?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
Commissioner Horn?
Yes.
We will now open the floor to public comment. If anyone has any comments, please step to the microphone, state your name and address.
Dennis Bordiarsky, 7702 Amherst Avenue. I have a couple of things that I saw today's on agenda, resolutions, and it looks like agenda items here. I thought when you were running that things would be brought to people's attention about certain items that are going to be done. And I see today there's like a resolution there, 133-2023, for $1 million that just says claims, no explanation. Then there's another one, 134-2023, again, no explanation of what it is. What's the itemization? What are they? We can't find them on the website. The other thing is that you have an item here, 141-2023, for an appointment of a job. Did anybody ask any feedback from the people on this person that's going to be appointed to this position? This is my question, that you were proposing that you would work with the people, the two new commissioners, that put input in from the public, and there's no input. So my question is, when will they be? Yes, go on, Sweeney.
May I? It is required that all agendas be posted on the website 48 hours prior. When you go onto the website, it will list all the items that are on the agenda. What you're referring to is authorizing payments of claims. That's our bill list, and it's our payroll.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
On that bill list and payroll is a list of every single payment being made.
Then
So if you were to look
to reference that on the item at the top to say, look at page whatever, 22.
No, that's not how an agenda is performed.
Oh, yes, miss. Let me tell you, agendas performed. I've worked for two big companies. Agendas are formed.
This is a municipal agenda. I'm sorry, Mr.
But Dennis,
Green.
you know where to find it now.
Now I know where to look at
Okay.
it. Okay, but I'm saying itemizations are what we're looking for.
And that's
numbers.
also part of the resolution. It follows the
The
resolution.
resolution I quoted also is not money, it's a job. I'm sorry, the agenda item I quoted was resolution's money, the agenda item was an appointment.
The appointment is also on the agenda with the contract.
Right. She's not, the one I'm talking about is not with that one, miss.
Which one?
Yes, so Dennis,
City solicitor.
the agenda will go out. We solicit feedback as you're giving now, and you can discuss, you can make comments on any of the issues.
These are appointments being made now. The rest of the public is not here. To give somebody 48 hours for a job appointment, for these type of things, you know in advance what's coming up. It's every 2 weeks you have a meeting, not 48 hours.
Right. Appointments by law are the decisions of the commission, and that is what our job is. We ran with transparency and open government, and we plan to honor our promises. And one of the things we intend to do is our Citizens Advisory Committee. The bylaws and creation of these things take some time, so you will see these things coming forward in the next couple meetings, and they are all things that are being worked on, but are not public information because they're not complete. So we will be soliciting feedback from the public.
Okay.
We will solicit applications. We have an open school board position. It's on the website. So that is active. And when the Citizens Advisory Committee, when we're seeking those applications, we will have those, and you will have an opportunity to apply for that as well.
If we're not ready to make these appointments now, then we need a delay.
No, Dennis,
Go ahead.
that's not what we're saying. We were ready to renew our solicitor, our city solicitor. You have to trust us, too. We chose to stay with our city solicitor.
From what, input from all the people?
No.
Okay, but just from you too, right? And
No, the three of us, but you
Three.
elected us to make some decisions, right?
No, not all, most decisions we entrust to you, but when it comes to feedback, where for 4 years someone's in a position, you expect feedback of what that person did for 4 years.
And we do get feedback. We get daily feedback from residents and
Yeah.
use that to make decisions.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, you didn't get anybody's feedback on anybody on Amherst. Okay? So I'm saying I don't know where you're getting your feedback at. You're saying you run a committee of people, you're not reaching the people that need to be on the committee then.
Hopefully you'll apply to be on our
Oh, I
citizens
believe.
committee. We know.
Well, I'm just saying, it's like the planning board for buildings. It's already been decided who's on it. So how do you get onto something where it's already been decided for the next 4 years?
We have not made any decisions going forward.
Your designee has already been appointed.
That is not true.
We haven't appointed.
We have not
Your
made
designee for the planning board?
we have not made a single
Somebody has it
appointment.
wrong, because it says Mr. Collins is on it.
That I do not have a designee on the planning board. We have
Okay.
not made
All
a
right,
single
well, then
appointment.
The website's not right then. Okay.
That was the previous administration, and the website probably is not updated, but that is not
All right.
accurate information for our
Okay,
current
fine.
commission.
I don't think that's, the other thing is there's no audit report for 21 and 22 on the website. It stops at 2020.
The audit report for the year 2022 is not complete, and if you were in the last meeting, I reported that our auditors will be in next week. The audit report for 2021 should be on the website, and I will take a look.
Okay, it's up to
And see.
2020, I'm just saying.
Okay, thank
Okay,
you.
thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Good evening. My name's John Irons, Irons Custom Homes, 106 South Derby Avenue in Ventnor, New Jersey. I'm here due to information that I've heard through other hearings in this body. Sorry, I have a prepared statement. I don't want to forget anything. First and foremost, I want to say I have no problems with any officials in the city of Margate. I appreciate the hard work that everyone puts in. I try to be respectful and nice to everyone. I do not ask or expect any preferential treatment. I'm not involved in any politics. I've not contributed to any political parties. I have only been to a planning board once for a third-floor deck variance for a home that I was building that a homeowner requested to have a third-floor deck added to the home. Our problem is not with the city of Margate. It's what I read. Somebody sent me an article from a gospel paper down here called Down Beach Buzz. Okay? Basically, they slandered my name, my reputation by printing false statements about myself, my company, and allowed ridiculous comments on their website from people, but deleted my comments to defend myself and then closed the comment section. So I feel the need to defend myself. I've been in the construction business for 46 years. I'm a fully licensed and insured general contractor in the state of New Jersey without any lapse for 30 years. I lived and built homes on the island for 27 years. This is a copy of my last 3 years liability general workman's comp insurance. Okay? As you may or may not know, this copy of certificate of insurance is filed with the state, and in order to get a new home building license, the state has to have this information. Whether Margate requires it, I don't know your laws. If you require it, I would be more than happy to supply it to you. The state evidently does not allow this information to be given out. Again, that's the state's rules. I don't have anything to do with that. All right. In 30 years and over 300 homes, I've never been sued. I've never had a homeowner warranty claim. and I've never had a liability claim. I'm not some investor that comes into town when the market's hot and then disappears. I love what I do. I love building people's dreams homes, and I want to work and take care of my family and not fight with anyone. I am not supplying the Cherries this information so that they can file a false claim that will cause my premiums to rise due to an open claim. I already pay high enough prices due to other bad builders that have multiple claims for general contractors. I am also here to dispute the false claims that the Cherries said that I did damage to their home. I was contacted by them after the pilings were installed, stating that damage was done by the pile driving. I inspected their home and observed drywall cracks that had drywall tape peeling, which was clearly not an indicator of something that was caused by vibration. That being said, they later claimed that the cracks continued to get worse after the initial meeting, which would not happen if damage was caused by vibration. They were given the information for the piling company, which included their certificate of insurance and a vibration monitoring report that Margate requires. After it was clear that the pile driving was under the required limits allowed, they now claimed that the damage was done by the demolition. Demolition had taken place over 1 month before the pile driving, and I was never contacted until after the pile driving. When I explained that the house was taken down by hand, the demolition part, basically was taken down by hand to the foundation by Second Chance, which is a company comes in, they take the house apart by hand and donate all the materials. I've done that quite often. They now said that the damage was done when the old short little pilings were removed from the foundation of the existing home. They were given the information about the piling company, name, information, call them, contact them, file claim if that's their claim that the demolition company did it. Their home, I was asked to look at the drywall cracks again and explain to them this was not from vibrations. Again, I've been doing this my entire life. They admitted to me they had fixed those cracks 2 to 3 times before, and they continue to crack. I offered to remove the drywall, fix their framing issues, replace the drywall at my cost, but they did not want to pay. They wanted me to fix it for free. Their home is approximately 110 feet from the job site. There are 8 other homes that are closer to the job site than their home. None of those 8 other homeowners reported any damage whatsoever. 2 of the adjacent homes are even 30 feet or less to our job site, the job site that I did. This happened over 2 years ago. I expect that whomever is with the Down Beach Buzz to do the right thing by retracting and correcting their story, and I thank you all for your time and understanding.
Thank you, John. Do we have any more public comment? Is there a motion to close public comment?
Motion.
Second?
Mayor Collins?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
Commissioner Horn?
Yes.
I will now open public comment on the resolutions that are being approved tonight. Would anybody like to speak on the resolutions on the agenda? Like to make a motion to close public comment on resolutions?
Motion.
Second?
Mayor Collins?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
Commissioner Horn?
Yes.
May I have a motion for resolution number 133, authorizing payments of claims?
Motion.
Second?
Mayor Collins?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
Commissioner Horn?
Yes.
May I have a motion for resolution number 134, 2023, authorizing payment Colmar Home Center?
Motion.
Second?
Mayor Collins?
I abstain.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
Commissioner Horn?
Yes.
May I have a motion for resolution number 135, authorizing Chief Financial Officer to cancel grant appropriation reserves against grants receivable, surplus, and other such accounts as appropriated.
Motion.
Second.
Mayor Collins,
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg,
Yes.
Commissioner Horn.
Yes.
May I have a motion for the consent agenda, which consists of resolution number 136, 2023, through resolution number 141, 2023.
Motion.
Second.
Mayor Collins,
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg,
Yes.
Commissioner Horn.
Yes.
All right, thank you. Commissioner Blumberg, any comments?
Oh, thank you.
Commissioner Horn?
No.
All right, is there a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
I will second.
Mayor Collins,
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg,
Yes.
Commissioner Horn.
Yes.